Hi again. Well, session two, going on for 1.5 hours, not quite 2 hours, and I'll just try and explain how I achieve what I achieve with the tools that I use. It's going to be a little bit tricky because I can't go too far in smudging and rubbing and doing all that jazz to show you exactly how it works, but we'll see. Okay, so here are the various bits of kit I've got. There's a a paper rolled Tortino. Wolf carbon pencils are absolutely awesome. This is a 4B, um, and the ones I've got go from 4 to 6 to B. And then little bits of ordinary chalk, and then a white, I suppose, what do you call it, white pastel pencil. And this is where I'm at the moment. So essentially, how I achieve this is going to be quite difficult to explain because, um, uh, for example, the the tortillon papery thing will in fact do um, adequate smudging. Say, for example, in this beard area. Um, and then let's take the pastel pencil, and then if you can sort of go over this, what it does is it begins to polish the paper surface, and you're sort of achieving a layering, and then when it comes to going over with the carbon pencil, you don't need to press too hard. And when you're doing hair on the head or a beard or whatever, if you draw the pencil that way rather than that way, because the line at the bottom of the pencil can be harder. So if you pull the pencil down, you'll get a definite line at the top, and then it'll go away from you. So if you're doing it this way, it means the heavier line at the bottom of the stroke is in the area that you're going to be covering, and then it gets lighter on the way up, which means it gives the illusion of the hair thinning. So and you can build up this in this way, and be sure to understand that when it comes to hair and a beard, you've got to vary the stroke in all sorts of different ways, and that can be quite fun actually, because it's sort of I don't know, I can't think of an analogy, kind of like the branches on trees. They go, there's no set rule, they just go everywhere to search for the light. So the hair goes everywhere and it catches the light in different ways. And then, so you begin to sort of, I don't know if you can actually see that, it's beginning to sort of break up the surface and brings life to the bristles. And then, because the light comes across the face down this way, if you can put in tiny little flecks of chalk, and if it's too much, you can always change that back again. And then it's dead easy to make a change, to make an alteration to that. Maybe kill a couple of them, just if it gets too much. And that's how it goes. Always working up into a deeper shadow under here, keeping the charcoal pencil quite, varying the pressure. So you approach the darks, you're heavier, and then at other areas it's really light touch. When it comes to the eyes, well, that's a different matter, because remembering always, if you define the pupil, the eye springs to life. When you're working with chalk, particularly on the brow or something, dust from the chalk can travel down the drawing. And although you can blow it off, sometimes over time it makes the eyes milky. So you have to kind of re-establish as you go. And I guess, yes, there's a lot to do to the drawing, but what is I think is important is to become familiar with the face, and don't forget that anything you're doing can be erased so easily later. And where hair, if this is a curl of hair coming down, what you're doing is you're burnishing the surface and producing more and more of the effect you're after. Oh boy, so session 2, I think this is now 2 to 3 hours now, and I think it's looking suitably. Hey, right. Anyway, I hope this wasn't too rambling, and you enjoy these things. Please let me know in the comments and that sort of thing. Otherwise, catch you later. Bye now.